Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, your body completely drained, yet your brain refuses to shut down? You're worn out, you want to rest, but sleep just doesn't show up. You turn to one side, then the other, eyes wide open, locked on the ceiling as time crawls forward. Midnight, 1:30. Suddenly it's 3:17 a.m., and you're still awake, wondering what's gone wrong. You've tried it all. Counting sheep like you're in a cartoon, punching your pillow into the perfect shape, even doing that slow-breathing technique your neighbor promised would knock you out cold. And still, nothing. Not even a yawn. What makes it more frustrating? You used to sleep effortlessly, the kind of deep sleep that makes you forget what day it is. But now, the nights feel endless. Maybe your age is catching up. Maybe it's the constant stress you carry like invisible baggage. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something far simpler, something hiding in plain sight, your kitchen. Yes, believe it or not, the food choices you make in the evening could be secretly sabotaging your ability to drift off and stay asleep. And I'm not talking about trendy supplements or complicated sleep hacks. I'm talking about real, natural, everyday foods. Things you probably already have in your fridge or pantry. Foods that can gently nudge your body into rest mode, whispering, "Hey, it's time to slow down." You see, sleep doesn't have to get worse as the years go by. That's a myth. With the right nourishment, you can reclaim the kind of sleep that makes you feel fully alive the next morning, without needing a prescription or a sleep lab. In this video, I'll guide you through 6 powerful foods that can radically improve your nights, and not just help you fall asleep, but help you stay asleep and wake up truly refreshed. And trust me, number 3, it's going to surprise you. Most people eat it at the exact wrong time of day, and that simple timing mistake might be costing you hours of precious rest every single week. So, get cozy, pour yourself a warm drink, and stay with me. Because what you eat tonight might just change the way you sleep for the rest of your life. Oh, and while we're at it, drop a quick comment below. Have you ever had trouble staying asleep or waking up way too early, even when you went to bed tired? Just type "better sleep" if that sounds familiar. And if this is your first time here, welcome. This is a space where you'll find honest, practical guidance for living well, sleeping deeply, and feeling like yourself again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want more content that truly supports your health and peace of mind. Now let's dive in, because sometimes the secret to your best night's sleep isn't in your medicine cabinet, it's in your fruit bowl. Let's start with something small, sweet, and often underestimated: cherries. I get it. Cherries might not seem like a miracle food. They're just a fruit, right? But here's a story that might make you think twice. Meet Harold. He's 72, a retired mechanic who lives a quiet life. No frills, no fuss. He's not into vitamins or trendy diets, but sleep. That became his daily battle. Years ago, Harold could fall asleep watching TV and wake up 8 hours later feeling like a king. But recently, the nights turned into a mess. Tossing and turning, staring at the dark ceiling, listening to the hum of the fridge while the hours slipped away. Then, one afternoon, flipping through a health article at the barber shop, something caught his eye. Tart cherry juice. Just a few lines about its connection to melatonin, the natural hormone that signals your body to sleep. He figured, why not? And started sipping half a glass before bed. No fancy routines, just juice. Within 2 weeks, things shifted. His sleep became deeper. The tossing stopped. He stopped waking up at 2 a.m., pacing the hallway. What changed? Tart cherries are one of the rare foods that naturally contain melatonin, the very hormone your brain needs to regulate your internal clock. And as we get older, our bodies start producing less of it, which explains why falling asleep, or staying asleep, gets harder. Here's the kicker. A lot of people hear the word fruit and think, that's too much sugar before bed. But it's not about sugar. It's about timing. Just half a cup of tart cherry juice about 1 or 2 hours before bedtime is enough to prime your body for sleep. If you'd rather chew than sip, go for a small handful of fresh or dried tart cherries. And no, This isn't some overnight miracle. It's gentle, subtle, but it works with your body, not against it. It's not just about falling asleep faster. It's about waking up rested, not groggy or irritated. And if cherries seem too light for your taste, the next food on our list might surprise you with how filling and sleep-inducing it really is. Let's talk about a humble fruit that most of us overlook: bananas. Picture this. Gloria, 78 years old, quick-witted, still leads the knitting group at her church every Thursday. But almost every week, she'd tell her friends the same thing. I fall asleep fine, but at 2 a.m., boom, I'm awake like someone flipped a light switch in my brain. Sound familiar? During a checkup, her doctor mentioned her magnesium levels were low, a common issue among older adults. Gloria didn't want another bottle of pills in her cabinet. She asked, "Is there something I can eat instead?" The answer, bananas. So she started eating one about an hour before bed. Nothing fancy, just a single ripe banana. Within a couple of weeks, she noticed a shift. Not only did she sleep longer, but those wake-up moments became gentler. She felt calm, not anxious. What makes bananas so helpful? They're packed with magnesium and potassium, two powerhouse minerals your nervous system loves. Magnesium relaxes your mind and nerves. Potassium soothes your muscles. Together, they create the perfect internal environment for deep rest. Still worried about sugar? Let's clear that up. A single medium banana has natural sugar, yes, but it's also rich in fiber, which slows down the absorption and keeps your blood sugar steady. It's not the same as eating dessert. And for a bonus, pair it with a spoonful of almond butter. That touch of healthy fat helps stabilize your energy through the night and keeps those 3 a.m. hunger pangs far, far away. It's a comforting, simple, and surprisingly effective way to sleep deeper. And speaking of almonds, let's stick with nuts for a moment because the next sleep ally on our list is small, crunchy, and criminally underrated: almonds. Meet Sam. He's 81, a retired math teacher who spent his life solving equations and guiding students. But lately, he faced a problem no textbook could solve: restless legs. Every time and your body is wired to respond. And that, my friend, was just the warm-up. We've only uncovered 3 foods so far, but trust me, the next 3 are just as surprising, just as effective, and they might be hiding in places you least expect. So, stick with me. Because this next one, it's probably sitting quietly in your spice cabinet ready to help you wind down better than any over-the-counter remedy. Let's circle back to almonds for a second. They're not just a crunchy snack. When eaten at the right time, they offer a double layer of support. They help loosen tense muscles and soothe an overactive brain, all thanks to a unique mix of nutrients working together behind the scenes. But here's where most folks miss the boat. They eat almonds in the morning. Great for a protein boost, sure. Energy, satiety, all that good stuff. But when it comes to unlocking their sleep-enhancing benefits, timing is everything. You want that magic in the evening. Just a modest handful, maybe 8 to 10, about an hour before bed can make a world of difference. But be careful, not all almonds are created equal when it comes to bedtime. Skip the salted ones. Salt can sneakily dehydrate you, and that means more late-night trips to the kitchen for water. Or worse, urgent bathroom runs at 3 a.m. Stick to raw or lightly roasted varieties. No seasoning, no sugar. Let the nutrients do their job quietly and naturally. No fireworks needed. This is about peaceful restoration, not stimulation. Now, after something crunchy, let's pivot to something warm. Something that might surprise you. When you hear oatmeal, you probably think of a steaming bowl first thing in the morning, right? Maybe with brown sugar, raisins, a splash of milk. The classic breakfast of comfort. But what if I told you that oatmeal might be one of the most underrated nighttime snacks out there? Meet Margaret. She's 75, full of grace, the kind of neighbor who never misses a church gathering and keeps her garden so neat it could be in a magazine. But sleep, that had become her biggest challenge. Not staying asleep, getting to sleep. Every night she'd lie in bed, thoughts racing like a ping-pong match, her mind refusing to settle. She'd already tried the usual tricks: chamomile tea, earlier bedtimes, even a white noise machine humming ocean waves. But one evening, instead of reaching for a sugary cookie or dry crackers, she made herself a small, comforting bowl of oatmeal. Just a little. Not a breakfast portion. More like a cozy nighttime hug in a bowl. She added cinnamon, a few banana slices, and something changed. She felt her body relax. Her breathing slowed, and for the first time in a while she drifted off without the inner chaos. What's the science behind it? Oats are complex carbs. When digested slowly, they help raise your blood sugar just enough to signal your brain to produce serotonin, the calming chemical that settles your thoughts and sets you up for a restful state. And here's where it gets even better. When oats are paired with a calcium-rich liquid, like almond milk or traditional dairy, that serotonin transforms into melatonin, the very hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. It's like a soft domino effect. Oats, serotonin, melatonin, restful sleep. Now, some people wonder if oatmeal is too heavy before bed. Not if you keep it light. Skip the big bowl. Aim for a small portion, just enough to nourish without weighing you down. Use almond milk if dairy feels too rich, and toss in cinnamon for blood sugar stability. If you want an extra boost, try adding tart cherries or banana slices, giving you a triple shot of calming compounds. It's soothing, it's warm, and it quietly tells your brain, we're done for today. But hey, maybe sweets aren't your thing. Maybe you're the kind of person who leans savory. No interest in fruit, cereal, or bedtime snacks that lean sweet. No problem. Because this next one is a total sleep MVP, and it's probably already in your fridge. Think about how you feel after a huge Thanksgiving meal. That heavy, eyes drooping, can't keep them open kind of tired. Everyone jokes it's the turkey coma. But you know what? It's not a myth. That post-dinner drowsiness actually has a name: tryptophan. Turkey is loaded with it. Tryptophan is an amino acid your body uses to create serotonin and melatonin, the very same calming chemicals we've been talking about. So when you eat turkey, especially in small amounts before bed, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to slow down naturally. Now, here's where people get confused. They hear protein at night and assume it's a bad idea. Sure, if you eat a massive steak at 10 p.m., that's probably going to mess with your digestion. But a small, lean slice of turkey? That's a completely different story. Here's what works: a few slices of roasted turkey breast, ideally 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. That gives your system time to digest and begin converting tryptophan into those sleep-promoting compounds. Don't overcomplicate it. You could even make a light turkey wrap with whole grain bread and leafy greens. Or just eat it cold with a little mustard. Simple, light, effective. And let's not forget another bonus. Turkey is easy on the stomach and great for preserving muscle mass, which becomes more important with every birthday you celebrate. So not only does it help you sleep, it supports your strength and health long term. Now we've explored fruits, nuts, warm bowls, and lean proteins. But maybe you don't want to eat anything before bed. Maybe your routine needs something quieter, something that doesn't involve chewing at all. Let's talk about a humble drink that's been calming nerves for generations. Chamomile tea. Don't let the simplicity fool you. When it comes to helping your body slow down, Chamomile is a powerhouse. Let me introduce you to Elaine. She's 83, always smiling, crossword queen of her senior center, and she never misses her early evening walk. But every night, like clockwork, she has a ritual. She brews a single cup of chamomile tea, cradles it between her hands, and sits quietly in her favorite chair as the sun goes down. She doesn't just drink the tea, she soaks in the moment. No phone, no TV, just her tea, and silence. And it works, every time. Her mind unwinds, her body softens, and soon she's asleep, without tossing, without tension. Chamomile is more than just a calming flavor. It's been used for centuries as a natural relaxant. It contains apigenin, a compound that binds to receptors in your brain to reduce anxiety and promote calmness. It's like flipping the switch from go, go, go to rest and restore. And the best part? No sugar, no calories, no side effects, just warm, floral comfort in a mug. Drink it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, and let the quiet take over. So whether you're into fruit, grains, proteins, or herbal infusions, the path to better sleep doesn't have to be complicated. Your pantry might already hold the answers. The key is consistency. Listen to your body. Give it what it needs at the right time, and let it do the rest. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to bedtime ritual? Have you tried any of these foods or drinks before sleeping? Drop your story in the comments. Someone else out there might need to hear it. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next tip that could transform your nights and your days. Remember, deep sleep isn't a thing of the past. It's a gift that's still available to you. One bite, one sip, one night at a time. Chamomile carries within it a subtle but powerful compound called apigenin. This natural antioxidant connects with specific receptors in your brain and sends a calming signal across your entire nervous system. Your heart rate gently slows. Your mind softens. And slowly, your body gets the message it's been waiting for all day. You can rest now. Here's something most people overlook. Not all herbal teas are created equal. Many assume any tea before bed will do the trick, but chamomile stands in a category of its own. Unlike generic blends, it's one of the rare herbal infusions that's actually been studied and praised for its mild sedative effects. It has a long-standing reputation for helping people relax without medication, especially those in later stages of life who want something natural, safe, and dependable. The secret isn't just drinking it, but how you drink it. Brew yourself one warm cup about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Don't rush it. Don't gulp it down like medicine. Take your time. Let the heat rise in the cup. Wrap your hands around the mug. Add a spoonful of honey if you'd like something sweet. A splash of almond milk can give it a creamy softness that makes the experience feel even more soothing. Drink it in a quiet space. Turn off the screens. Lower the lights. Let your body and mind register the moment. What matters just as much as the tea is the calm space you create around it. That's where the real rest begins. Now that we've explored these 6 nourishing allies for better sleep, let's take a moment to zoom out. Why does this matter so deeply, especially now? Because at this stage of life, sleep isn't just something nice to have. It's essential. It's not about being tired the next day. It's about how you live your life, how present you feel, how clear your mind is, and how strong your body stays. You felt it. That fog that lingers after a restless night, the lack of sharpness, the way little things suddenly feel overwhelming, the irritability that creeps in from nowhere, the frustration of lying in the dark, your body aching for rest but your brain still spinning like a motor that won't turn off. And deeper than all of that is the sense of disconnection. From yourself, from your peace, from your rhythm. What few people say out loud is that poor sleep does more than make you tired. It can wear down your confidence. It can chip away at your independence. It can leave you feeling like a stranger in your own skin. But you are not stuck here. You are not without tools. And you are definitely not powerless. You're still in the driver's seat. You can shift things. You can change the story. No, These 6 foods aren't miracle cures. They won't erase years of sleep struggles overnight. But they are gentle, natural tools your body still understands. They speak a language your nervous system still responds to. Quietly, consistently, and without side effects. You don't need to do everything at once. Maybe tonight, you swap out your usual evening snack for a cup of chamomile tea. Maybe tomorrow, instead of a cold sandwich, you warm up a small bowl of oats with banana and cinnamon. Start with one small change, one choice, one new message to your body that says, I want to take care of you. And then watch what happens. Your body is designed to heal, to restore, to return to balance. It just needs a little help, a little consistency, and the right signal. With time, patience, and gentle support, you'll find your rhythm again. And when that happens, you won't just sleep better. You'll wake up feeling like yourself again. Now, just so you can hold on to everything we've covered today, let's quickly revisit the foods we talked about. There's the deep red cherry, full of natural melatonin. The banana, rich in minerals that relax your muscles and calm your mind. The humble almond, carrying magnesium and tryptophan that soothe your body from within. The warm bowl of oatmeal, feeding your brain with serotonin-building carbs. The lean turkey, quietly delivering tryptophan to fuel deeper, uninterrupted rest. And finally, the gentle power of chamomile tea. A warm cup of calm in a noisy world. I'd love to hear from you now. Have you ever tried any of these before bed? Did they make a difference for you? Or is there something that's worked for you personally that we didn't mention here? Leave a comment below and share it with our community. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs tonight. If this video gave you something new to think about, or if it simply helped you feel a little more hopeful, I'd be so grateful if you hit that like button. And if you haven't joined this community yet, go ahead and subscribe. This is a space created for your growth, your healing, and your continued journey, with compassion, clarity, and practical tools that truly make a difference. You are not alone on this journey. You are still learning, still capable, still powerful in ways you might not even realize yet. So from my heart to yours, thank you for watching. May tonight bring you the rest you deserve. Sleep deeply. Wake up renewed. And until next time, take care and sweet dreams.